In today's digital era, financial convenience is just a click away. We can buy almost anything we want, whenever we want. But as Muslims, have we ever stopped to think about how our faith views these modern payment systems? Take Pay Later for example. It's incredibly popular, especially among students. But how does it align with Islamic principles? Let's explore this together. Pay Later, or by now Pay Later, is a system that lets you purchase goods immediately and pay for them later, usually in installments. For students, it can seem like a perfect solution. Need a new laptop for your studies? Want to grab the latest gadget, or just order food with friends? Pay Later makes it possible, even when your bank account is running low. The convenience is undeniable, and many students are turning to it to manage financial pressures and keep up with lifestyle demands. But is this convenience truly without a cost? In Islam, the concept of riba is a major financial principle. Riba essentially refers to any unjust or exploitative gain in financial transactions, most commonly understood as interest. The Quran and the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, are very clear in their prohibition of riba. Why? Because it creates an unbalanced system where the lender gains unfairly at the expense of the borrower, leading to social injustice, economic exploitation, and a cycle of debt that can be hard to escape. It goes against the core Islamic values of fairness and compassion. So, how does Pay Later fit into this? When we look closely, many conventional Pay Later services include elements that are problematic from an Islamic perspective. If you miss a payment, you're often charged a late fee. Some services also have hidden interest charges built into their payment plans. These additional charges, which are a direct increase on the original debt, can be considered a form of riba. Islamic finance, on the other hand, operates on principles of justice, transparency, and shared risk. It's all about creating transactions that are fair and beneficial for everyone involved, without exploitation. The uncontrolled use of Pay Later can have serious consequences for students. The initial ease can quickly turn into a heavy burden. Piling up debt leads to financial stress, which affects your mental and emotional well-being. It can distract you from your studies and even create a sense of spiritual unease, knowing you're engaged in a practice that might be displeasing to Allah. Islam teaches us to be responsible stewards of the wealth He has blessed us with. This means being mindful of our spending and avoiding debt whenever possible. But Islam doesn't just prohibit something without offering a better alternative. The solution is to adopt responsible financial habits. This starts with creating a budget and sticking to it. Learn to distinguish between your needs and your wants. Before making a purchase, ask yourself if it's truly necessary. Islam encourages us to live within our means, save for the future, and avoid unnecessary debt. If you do need financial assistance, look for Sharia-compliant options like Islamic banking products, which are designed to be ethical and free from riba. By understanding modern finance through the lens of our faith, we can navigate the world with wisdom and confidence. Choosing financial paths that are aligned with Islamic principles not only protects us from the harms of debt and riba, but also brings us closer to a life of balance, responsibility, and spiritual peace. It's about making choices today that will ensure a better, more blessed tomorrow. As we navigate the complexities of modern finance, Islam offers profound solutions rooted in divine wisdom and intellectual reasoning. The Quran, in Surah Al-Baqarah verse 275, unequivocally states, Allah has permitted trade and has forbidden riba. This divine guidance, or ilmu naqli, is not merely a prohibition, but a framework for justice, designed to prevent exploitation and uphold human dignity. From the perspective of ilmu aqli, or rational thought, we can see how interest-based systems like Pay Later often lead students into damaging debt cycles. The initial convenience can quickly morph into financial stress and long-term economic harm, directly contradicting the Islamic ethical emphasis on accountability and financial well-being. An integrated approach, balancing both revelation and reason, is essential. True prosperity is found not in temporary convenience, but in adhering to ethical principles that ensure fairness for all. Thank you for watching. We hope this video has been beneficial.